Hi, my name is Justin Lara, and this presentation is on the ForeFlight Mobile Electronic Flight Bag for Aviation 342 at Liberty University. ForeFlight is a software company owned by Boeing. On the ground and in the air, pilots worldwide use ForeFlight Mobile for flight planning, charts, weather, airport information, document management, flight logging, synthetic vision, and more. While ForeFlight is a valuable asset for situational awareness in the cockpit, it should never be used as a primary source of navigation. VFR pilots should not use ForeFlight in place of dead reckoning and pilotage. For IFR, GPS systems used for primary navigation must be approved under Technical Standard Order TCO Tech C129 or equivalent and be installed in accordance with Advisory Circular AC-138. ForeFlight is an application for mobile devices and therefore does not meet these standards. While ForeFlight makes accessing airport information, navigation, weather, documents, flight planning, and more much more streamlined, backups for everything in ForeFlight need to be in possession and easily accessible while flying. While ForeFlight increases safety with improved situational awareness, it can create a high safety risk when pilots become complacent and rely too heavily on its use. All the information provided in the ForeFlight Mobile Electronic Flight Bag is only usable if your iPad is working. The Airports tab is similar to the Airports page on the G1000 in that it gives important information for any airfield. Located on the top is a snippet of information needed for quick reference. Under the Airports tab are information, weather, runways, procedures, and NOTAMs. In information, you could access ground, tower, and approach frequencies, along with the airport facility directory and other useful details. In weather, you could access applications such as METARs, TAFs, the MOS, which is the ForeFlight generated weather source only used for situational awareness, winds, and a daily overview. In runway, you can see specifications to include dimensions, traffic patterns, lighting systems, and their relationship with current wind conditions. Procedures is where you find departure, arrival, and approach procedures. NOTAMs gives you airport NOTAMs and navigation NOTAMs near the airport. Maps, in my opinion, is the most powerful feature in ForeFlight. It gives tons of valuable assistance with navigation and flight planning in a simple, organized manner. It uses your mobile device's GPS and overlays your position on either a VFR sectional, IFR low chart, or IFR high chart. It gives the pilot the ability to have traditional bulky aeronautical charts neatly on their lap and continuously moves to ensure they have the information they need for their current location. Additional overlays include weather data, traffic, updated TFRs, and more. Flight planning is made simple by simply clicking on a waypoint and adding them to your route. More in-depth information on each waypoint, VOR, airport, or airspace is available in a user-friendly way by simply clicking on the place of interest and selecting details. Situational awareness for instrument approaches are increased with the ability to overlay approach plates directly over the IFR chart. Another feature I found extremely helpful is glide distance rings that continuously update for terrain and altitude, showing how far you could go in case of engine failure. Plates accessed through the airport's page, such as taxi diagrams and approaches, can be saved in the plate section for quick access. This prevents the need for fumbling with hard copies in an already cramped cockpit. ForeFlight allows you to see your location in relation to these plates by overlaying your GPS position. As a pilot, there are tons of documents like pilot operating handbooks, textbooks like the PHAC, and legal information like advisory circulars that we deal with on a daily basis. ForeFlight makes it easy to download, import, view, and annotate documents and gives you the ability to easily refer to them in the cockpit. Features such as bookmarks and searches make this feature extra user-friendly. Documents are backed up to a cloud to make access from multiple devices easy and ensures they are not lost. Documents can be organized into drives and binders and update automatically. Imagery simply provides collections of weather images from around the globe divided into categories and type. This feature increases pilot situational awareness by ensuring they have access to pertinent weather information. Flights is another powerful feature that provides helpful assistance to pilots. The Flights page provides a quick way to plan, brief, and file a flight plan. Flight plans can be filed from 10 minutes before departure to days in advance. The top to bottom workflow follows progression from inputting airports, selecting an aircraft and performance profile, defining altitudes and routes, then filing. Plans created in flights and maps can be sent back and forth. Weather briefings utilize approved weather sources and is considered a legal briefing for weather, NOTAMs, and flight restrictions. Under more, the additional services ForeFlight provides. Most notably are scratch pads, checklists, logbooks, and weight and balance. Although I personally prefer pen and paper, scratch pads help further organization in the cockpit by providing a way to take notes during a flight. Templates include craft clearances, ATIS information, takeoff and landing data, and holding procedures. ForeFlight also has the ability to create checklists and check them off as you complete them. This also increases organization with the elimination of a hard copy checklist on your lap. The logbook feature automatically records hours and creates a draft logbook entry. Approved drafts are then added to your ForeFlight logbook in the cloud. It also includes a quick reference for currency requirements. Weight and balance takes the math out of weight and balance calculations. After setup with a particular plane, simply add your weight inputs and ForeFlight automatically generates weight and balance data and a graphical display. These are my references. You can pause here to look at them more closely. And that is going to conclude this presentation on the ForeFlight Mobile Electronic Flight Bag. Thank you for watching.